Chapter 1 Introduction to Cognitive Dissonance. Ever found yourself in a situation where your actions don't quite align with your beliefs? Or perhaps you've made a choice only to later question if it was the right one? This discomfort, this internal tug-of-war, is what psychologists call cognitive dissonance. Chapter 2 John's Dilemma. Consider this scenario: a well-respected environmental activist, let's call him John. John is known for his passionate speeches about the dangers of fossil fuels and the necessity for renewable energy. However, John drives a gas-guzzling SUV. He justifies this by saying that he needs the space for his equipment and the power for his long trips. But at night, he feels a sense of unease, a nagging discomfort that he can't quite shake off. This, my friends, is cognitive dissonance in action. Chapter 3 Understanding Cognitive Dissonance. John's actions, driving a gas-guzzling car, contradict his strongly held beliefs about environmental conservation. He experiences psychological stress because of these contradictory behaviors and beliefs. He tries to reduce this discomfort by making excuses for his behavior, but the discomfort, the cognitive dissonance, remains. Chapter 4 Impact of Cognitive Dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is a fascinating concept that can help us understand human behavior. It's a psychological phenomenon that occurs when a person holds two or more contradictory beliefs, values, or attitudes. This dissonance, this inconsistency, causes a feeling of discomfort or stress. And to reduce this discomfort, people will often change their beliefs, values, attitudes, or behaviors. Chapter 5 Resolving Cognitive Dissonance. In our case study, John could reduce his cognitive dissonance by either changing his behavior, for example by switching to a more eco-friendly vehicle, or by changing his beliefs, perhaps by convincing himself that driving a gas-guzzling SUV is not as harmful to the environment as he previously thought. Chapter 6 Role of Cognitive Dissonance. Cognitive dissonance plays a significant role in many areas of life, including decision-making, problem-solving, and social interactions. It can influence how we perceive and react to the world around us, and understanding it can provide valuable insights into human behavior. Chapter 7 Summary of Cognitive Dissonance. In summary, cognitive dissonance is a psychological phenomenon that occurs when there's a discrepancy between a person's beliefs, values, attitudes, and behaviors. This discrepancy causes a feeling of discomfort or stress, which people will often try to reduce by changing their beliefs, values, attitudes, or behaviors. Understanding cognitive dissonance can help us better understand human behavior and the complex ways in which we navigate our world. Chapter 8 Recognition and Resolution. So the next time you find yourself feeling a bit uncomfortable about a decision you've made or an action you've taken, consider whether cognitive dissonance might be at play. Recognizing it could be the first step to resolving the internal conflict and moving towards a more harmonious state of mind.